Hey honeys, happy Tuesday. I intend all is well. You are feeling good, looking good. Let's hop right into today's video, okay? Have you ever been through it with somebody? I don't know what the situation may be. It could be childhood trauma. It could be a relationship. It could be a neighbor that ain't shit. It could be the person in a position of power. It could be anybody, your boss, anybody, okay? And you have these harsh negative emotions about them, like to the point when you think about them your skin crawls, you get pissed off, you get upset. They can, like, just the thought of them ruins your mood, like just gives you a bad taste in your mouth. I'm gonna need you to let that go. I'm going to need you to somehow find a way to release that with love, because you having such a strong emotion is impacting you more deeply than you know, okay? You're becoming like a ball and chain to that feeling, especially if it's to the point that it could impact your mood, impact your thoughts, impact your feelings. Don't let someone that you despise, that you do not like, have that much control over your mind, even your body. Okay, I need you to understand that being hateful or having hate towards someone is a very strong emotion. It's like the opposite of loving someone. Just how you can love someone so deeply, they can make you laugh. You think about them all the time. You're gonna do nice things for them. You know what I'm saying? Just think of you having that strong emotion, but opposite. You want to hurt them. You want something bad to happen to them. You just wishing them the worst things to happen to them. Listen. You need to let them go, because they're controlling you. They're controlling your mind. They're controlling your body. They're controlling your spirit. Now you're becoming magnetic to more negativity, more evil thoughts, more. Listen, I need you to live a positive, productive life. I don't want you to allow someone that you don't even like to live rent-free in your head and ultimately your heart and ultimately your reality, because now your thoughts, your beliefs and your thoughts are showing up in your reality. Things just remind you of them. Oh, you hear somebody saying something stupid, it's like, oh, you sound just like this person. It's like, listen, let that go. Okay, release that with love. It is over. I know it sounds crazy to release that with love when you can't stand a mother F, but listen, I've been through a situation, right, where it wasn't so much of a hate. It could have been, to be real. Okay, I didn't even think about it. Did I hate I probably did. Okay, and it was to the point that everything almost revolved around them. Like, I used to think about them and like compare people to them, and like when negative things would happen, it's like, oh, you acting just like that person, you sound just like that person, to the point, y'all, I used to have dreams about the person. Okay, that can't even get a break when I go to sleep, baby. I used to have dreams about that person, and I used to wake up sometime because the dream was shit. It was a nightmare. I used to have dreams where the person did something horrible to me, and listen, I used to wake up sometimes screaming out my sleep, yelling, just so upset and crying, and to the point that they'll ruin my next day. Okay, when it was yesterday, had a dream nightmare about them that night. Now it's going into the next day, baby. Now it's like you're living your life revolved around them, and you might not even notice it. You might not even see it. Now you talking about them, and it's like, let that go, babe. I know it's hard to say release someone that you can't stand to that point with love, but it's worth your peace. Okay, it has nothing to do with them, and be cool with them again. And I'm definitely not saying that, okay? Because whatever you feel is valid. I'm not saying what you feel is invalid. I'm not saying what you feel is you shouldn't be feeling that way. I'm definitely not saying that. What I'm saying is for you to productively move on without them being like a constant thought in your mind, and you're able to just focus on you and focus on, your family, the people that matter, and you're not just consuming your mind with them. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. The feeling of hating someone to that point is deep. Okay? They're gonna take over you. And you're not gonna be able to see the greatness in life, the beauty in life, if you're stuck on what you don't like, what you can't stand, what you hate. What you get what I'm saying? You're always gonna be thinking about hoping something goes wrong with them and just wishing bad things. And now you're going to be magnetic to all these negative thoughts, even more negative thoughts, because you're in that vibration of just being hateful and mean. It's like you can't even get yourself out. You sucked into this hole. Okay, and they own you. They got you. That they put you there. They literally living in your head rent free. Okay, they don't even got to be around you for you to have constant thoughts about them. Think about that. That is so unfair to you. And I know it's hard, y'all. It took me some time. Like, even when I was first going through my my spiritual transformation, I just had to I really wanted to soften my heart. I really felt like I was just consumed with hate for different people for different reasons, whether it was letting me down, treating me wrong, making me feel insecure, just like all these different things. And once I got out of it and I was looking back into that situation, it's like it angered me. It made me so mad, and like how I reacted to them, how I responded to them, and still wanted, confirmation burp, okay? How I still wanted love from them and how I still wanted things from them. But listen, it's so many ways and reasons you can't stand somebody, baby, okay? But listen, let me tell you, it is so much more beneficial to you if you let them go, because you don't have that consuming your heart no more. Your heart can be softened. You can live and breathe more lighter. You'll feel more light on yourself. You'll feel like you're not carrying this heavy weight. Because listen, hating someone and feeling like being treated unfairly and all this stuff, it's going to keep replaying in your mind, and you're not going to even be able to heal and move on from the situation, because you're still in that posture of hating the situation, hating the person, hating how it went down. Let it go. It's so much easier said than done, but I need you to actively working on letting that go. Okay? Listen, when you're in that feeling of hating someone, it's like you even do things that you don't even, that's not even you, because you want them to feel the same way you feel, the same hurt, the same madness, the same hate that you feel in your heart. You want them to feel that 10 times harder. But your agenda, your goals shouldn't have nothing to do with them. Your focus shouldn't have nothing to do with them. Your biggest flex and your biggest globe is just to move the F on. Remove your energy. Take your energy back. Okay? Because at this point, they got your energy. They got you. They're controlling your mind. They don't even got to be with you. And you over there thinking about them and replaying stuff and wishing this. Baby, let that go. It's worth your own sanity. It was a night I was in here, y'all. And I told you when I was at the beginning of my spiritual journey, and I felt like I was getting further with everything, but I kept reverting back to these thoughts and back to this pain that I was feeling because of this person, and just the unfairness and the hurt, and I just felt like, I was just hoping, I'll just randomly just have moments where I'm hoping, like, I hope this happens to them. And I'm in a spiritual journey. It's like, how am I in a spiritual journey trying to level up and move on with my life and get to my goals and, do what I got to do for me and my kids. And you get what I'm saying? How am I going to do all that when I'm focusing on hoping you hurting, right? So I was in here, y'all. I was praying. When I tell you, I don't even know if I was actively praying, or if I was talking aloud. I was talking aloud. And I was crying, and I was just like, I just want to get rid of this pain. Like, once I get rid of this pain and this hate for this person, I'll be able to move on so successfully. It's just like, this feeling just kept just holding on to me. I can't stop holding my heart, y'all, because I can almost feel that again, like, for real. And I feel like it was just consuming me. It was taking me over. I feel like I couldn't successfully get to the next step of my life because the hate for them was just holding me back. Okay, and I just started to understand how unfair that was to me. Like, I don't even want to think about you no more. I want to let you go and live your life just as I want you to let me go and live my life. But the fact that I'm so mad, I can't even effectively do that. So, y'all, was in here bawling one night, crying, like, please take this from me. Like, I don't even know what I need. I don't even know what will help me. Like, I don't know what will help me forgive. I was trying to, like, what will make me forgive? Like, y'all, everything was running through my mind. Like, what the F do I need to get past this feeling of hatred against them, right? Y'all. And I don't even, basically what happened after that, because I don't want to, you know, talk about that person, but basically a few days later, I was, is the word vindicated? Like, I was, basically everything that I wished for started to slowly happen. Okay? And I say that to say, when you release and let the universe do its job and not be focused on you being their karma and not be focused on when is this gonna happen. And listen, everybody, when you do messed up things to good people, everybody's gonna, you're gonna get what you give. You're gonna get what you put out. Okay, it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you. That's just how the world works. Okay, and once you let go and let God and the universe do its job, everything is going to work out. Okay, like seriously, I'm telling you. Once I had that day of me crying, I was in here crying for like 2 hours. I'm not even playing. I was crying for a minute because I was just so over just thinking about them and just having them consume my mind. It was y'all, it was to the point that it was getting unbearable. Like, how can I can't even go further in my spiritual journey because I hate you so much. You get what I'm saying? So, y'all, eventually, I got news about something that happened, and I was like, wow, like it was like about a week after I had that whole moment. I got that news, and I'm just like, wow, like once you just have faith in the universe and or God's source to have your back, your spirit team comes through for you, baby. So I want you to let that go. I don't want you to feel like it needs to be you that I don't feel like it needs to be you that serves their karma on a platter, baby. Just know everybody's gonna reap what they sow. Okay, that's just how the game go. And I want you to release everything, all those hard feelings, them harsh feelings that you have, with love. Okay, it's not welcome here. Those thoughts are not welcome here. I'm healing. I'm moving on. I'm not gonna stay stuck in that time because that time was no good to me. That time traumatized me. That time that era had me stuck. I'm no longer in my stuck era. I'm moving, I'm growing, and I'm glowing. I'm letting go of whatever that doesn't serve me, thoughts, people, place, things, all that. I'm letting them go. Because I am queen. Okay? I am moving on. I'm not allowing anything to hold me back, even if it's me and my feelings, because at this point the person did what they did. Okay, it is what it is, but it's all about how you respond. It's all about, are you going to move on, or are you going to stay stuck and you're going to let this person own you and control you forever? What's up? Are you going to live your life revolved around your hate toward them? Because at this point, it starts to become like a part of your personality. It becomes a part of you. Because it gets that deep. Trust me, I've been there. Y'all, cry out. Yell, scream by yourself. Okay, I ain't saying go find a person and cuss them out. Okay, but yell, scream. Get your shit off, okay? Do whatever you have to do, and do it almost, even if you want to do it as like a ceremony. Like, I'm gonna say everything that I want to say, get everything off my chest, and then I'm letting this shit go. I'm letting it go because I'm not going to live my life revolved around not liking you, around hating you, around despising you. I'm not gonna live my life like that. I deserve so much better, and you don't deserve to have my energy on a daily basis, taking some of my energy because I have to spend so much on hating you. Girl, boy, live your life, baby. You deserve the very, very best. You don't deserve that. Like I said, this is not for the other person. This is simply for you. This is simply for your greater good, your happiness, your elevation. Don't stay stuck there, because people be wanting that from you. They want to be able to live in your head rent free. Like, yeah, I know she's thinking about everything I done said. I know he's thinking about everything I said, everything I did. baby, not over here. There was a time, but it's over now. Oh, okay, well, cheers to that. This is coffee, okay? But we'll drink to that, okay? We moving on. We living happy. You ain't living in my head rent free. I got goals. I got other shit to do. This space is I'm being occupied for other shit. Okay? For relevance. So love yourself and honor yourself and respect yourself to the point that you're not going to allow anyone to consume your energy. And like I said, it's not about being no contact or not talking to the person no more. People be living up here. And once they got your mind, baby, trust me, I've been there. So I want you to be mindful of where you place your energy. And like I said, hating something is strong. It's a very strong emotion. It's the opposite of love. Don't give nobody that. Okay? I just don't F's with you. Okay? I just don't F's with you. It's not that deep. Move around. Okay? So, yeah, y'all. I just want to say, move on. Don't let nobody live rent-free in your head. Take your energy back. You are a king. You are a queen. You are that girl. You are that guy, baby, okay? Ain't nobody doing all that. We ain't got time for all that. Ain't nobody won't be up in this mind. So I love you. Take care of yourself. Do your big one. And think about what I said. Think about what I said. Think about it.